안녕하세요 여러분, 저는 린디라고 합니다. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to dance KANG DANIEL's Touchin. So before we begin, I just wanted to give a big shout out to Aaron for donating this video. In order to raise awareness and help contribute to the Black Lives Matter movement, I've now opened up commissions for dance tutorials and covers. Check the links in the description box below for more information. Okay, so thanks to Aaron for donating this full cover. So I'm going to be teaching you all of the dance. So I'm going to be doing KANG DANIEL, obviously, we're going to be following him for certain parts where the background dancers, because there's certain parts where KANG DANIEL, he just doesn't really do anything, he just stands in the middle. So for parts where he mainly just stands in the middle, I'm going to be teaching you what the background dancer parts are, kind of mixed in with his. So if you see some moves there which isn't exactly what he does, it's because I'm mixing in part of what the background is doing. Okay, cool. So we're going to be starting from the beginning. So I'm going to be trying to do more lyrics today. I'm going to be mixing it in with counts and lyrics. But for the start, there's there's just 2 8 counts where he just stands in the middle, they don't do anything. So we're just going to be standing in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're just stood in the middle. He's kind of facing the right. After that, I'm going to be following what the background dancers are doing for this next part. So on the that part, it's going to be what the background dancers do. So all they're doing is you're going to be stood in the middle. On the you're going to tilt your head right, then hit your body to the right, and then land with your right elbow kind of on your right knee or your leg on a squat. Good, so it's just going to be Good, so just breaking those out. So after you galin, on the galin, you're just going to reach your hands to the left, keep your body in its place, and then pull your body. And as you do that pull, your hands are going to come to the right, and you're going to push your body to the left, just like that. Good. So it's just going to be, after your 2 8 counts of standing in the middle, it'll be galin on the all doom so hit. I'm going to be following back to what KANG DANIEL does. So the background dancers turn around. After they're here, they kind of twist, but that gets you out of the center position. So since if we're doing it by ourselves, I'm just going to, after we're here, pull. You're just going to take your hand and kind of follow what KANG DANIEL does. You're going to swipe your right hand down and to the right, take a step, right, left, and that's going to bring your body to the right, and your left hand is just going to be at your pocket or like your belt buckle area, or not belt buckle, but your belt area. And then after you all doom sulk, there's going to be a hit in the background. I don't know what the instrument is, but it's like bum, bum, bum. That's not what the sound is at all, but it's got that kind of beat in the background that you're going to hit your head down on. So that's just going to be the beat after all doom sulk down. Good, so altogether it's going to be, after your 2 8 counts in the beginning, it'll be ready and galin all doom sulk down. Good. After that, 빛을 본 것 같아 hit 네가 날 본 순간 whoa is the next part. And so all that is boo down on the 빛을 본 것 같아. You're just going to take your hand on the 빛을 본 것 같아. Ta is when you're going to be doing your little move. So on the ta, you're going to hop onto that left foot. Your left hand just stays there. Your right hand is going to be in a pointer position, but the pointer is facing upwards. And you're going to drag your right foot. The toe is touching the ground with your right leg straight. You're going to bring it all the way around to the front. Your right arm is straight. And then you're going to end up with your body facing the left. Your feet are together. Your right hand is out. Then your hand's going to come down to a fist. And then you're going to hit your elbow up and then shift your body to the right like that. So if you look from the front, it'll look like coming around, hit like that. Good, so this hit, just keep your pelvis in place and shift your shoulders and your body to the right as you move that right elbow up. Good, so all together that's going to be, after you keep galin all doom soak hit. 빛을 본 것 같아 hit. Good. After that, 네가 날 본 순간, all that is, 네가 날, you're just going to be taking your hand, it's going to be drawing a circle. If the front of the room is a clock, it's going to be clockwise, like this. jump onto your left foot again, and that's gonna prep your right foot up to take a step, and then you're gonna land with your right hand. It's gonna be in that finger up position as well. You're gonna end up upwards to the right, and your right leg is gonna be in front of you, straight, and you're gonna lean your body back. So keep all that body weight on your left foot as you 네가 날 본 순간, like that, and then on whoa. You're just gonna take that hand, hit it down, and your right foot is gonna come out, keeping that right leg straight, head looks down, and then bring your body up. So coming first, up with your body, and then drag in that right foot, straightening the left leg. Good, so it's just going to be after you 빛을 본 것 같아, hit, 네가 날 본 순간, whoa. Good. So all together from the beginning, and then we'll move on. So you do have your 2/8 counts. I'm just going to skip that, but imagine we do that. 2/8 counts of waiting, and then you have 5, 6, 7, 8. 깊게 깔린 어둠 속 hit. 빛을 본 것 같아. hit. 네가 날 본 순간. whoa. Good. After that is the, I'm backing up so I don't hit my calf, but backing up after that is going to be the 흐트러진 향기가 boom, 나를 움직여, boom, 홀린 듯 따라가, whoa, is that? So all this next part is on the 흐트러진, you're just gonna walk forward, right, left, 흐트러진, on the 향, you're just going to prep on your left foot. It's going to be on your left toe. You're going to keep your body weight and your right heel. So you don't have your feet touching the ground. Left heel is up, right toe is up. You're going to hit out to the side with your hand and your foot at the same time. So hit, and then you're going to bring your right hand up. It's going to be swiping down your body. And when you start that swipe, you're going to take a step onto your right foot, kick that left foot back. Don't bring the knee forward, it's just you're here. When you bring that right foot in, just kick that left foot back, almost like you're, hitting the ground like this. Swipe down with your right hand, then you're going to point down as you bring your left foot to just cross over your legs like this. Good, and with the lyrics, that's going to be on the 흐트러진 향기가 hit. Good, after that, you're going to be turning around, so turn over your right shoulder. You're just going to untwist your legs like that, and then continue twisting them back again. You should end up with your right foot in front. After this, you're going to then hit your hands out to either side, just parallel with the ground, and your palms are going to be flat, pressing out to the side before you hit up with your shoulders. And again, you're going to hear that kind of dinging in the background that's happening, and that's when you're going to hit your shoulders. So just listen for it in the music. So what that looks like with the lyrics, it's going to be 흐트러진 향기가 boom, 나를 움직여. 겨 is when you hit. Then you hit your shoulders, no lyrics. After that, 홀린 듯 따라가. You don't do anything until the ga is when you come out, and the background dancers are doing it slightly different, but since it's kind of similar, I'm just following Kang Daniel. So on the ga, his right hand just comes forward, take a step forward, and then you're just going to freestyle move to your next spot on the uo. So it's going to be after you 흐트러진 향기가 boom, 나를 움직여, hit, 홀린 듯 따라가, move, uo. Good. Okay, so let's do that all the way from the beginning up till there, and that will be the intro before we move on to the pre-chorus. Cool. So I'll do all of the counts properly this time so that you can get used to the beginning, but just realize it's going to be 2 full 8 counts of just standing still. Okay, so ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and keep 깔린 어둠 속 hit. 빛을 본 것 같아, hit. 네가 날 본 순간, 우와. 흐트러진 향기가 hit. 나를 움직여, 띵, 홀린 듯 따라가, 우와. Good, and that's the beginning. Okay, moving on to the pre-chorus section. So it's going to be 가, 우와, 마주한 두 시선, 숨을 죽인 mood, 적당한 긴장감, 우리 이끌어 is basically what's happening. So he doesn't do that much, but I'm still following Kang Daniel at this part. So after you 흐린데 따라가 move 우wo. On the 마주한, on the han, you're going to hit your right hand out and your right foot out. Left hand is just kind of either at your belt or in your pocket. You're going to look down as you hit your right foot out. 마주한, and then you're going to be hearing snaps in the background. The background dancers are just walking around snapping. So I'm going to kind of follow that because Kang Daniel literally just stands in the middle and doesn't do anything. So he has like a little bit of freestyle, which is just moving his right hand along. So I'm going to add in the snap so we just get a bit more movement. So after the 마주한, there's going to be a snap immediately after, and after that you're just going to bring your right foot in and keep snapping with it. You can like add in some hands if you want to. He, brings his hand down a bit for that, but it's freestyle, do whatever you want. And we're just going to be keep snapping after you. 마주한, snap, and that's going to be on the two 시선, 숨을 죽인 mood, up till there. Cool, so it's going to be 마주한, snap, 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 snap. So I think 4 snaps is what it's going to be end up doing. On the 적당한, you're going to 적당, you just kind of prepped up to move. On the 한, your hands are going to come, if you look from the front, they're going to come up and then push down to either side of your chest. And as you do that, you're going to be kicking up with your left foot and then step your feet together, just hop them together as you do a little bit of a body roll. It's not much, but a little bit body roll down as your hands come down. Good, so that's going to be 적당한. On the 긴장감, all you're going to do is 적당한. Your left hand is going to come to your pocket. The background dancers, their hands actually both come out. So if you want, you can do that. But Kang Daniel, in multiple sections, he consistently has his left hand in his pocket. So I don't know if he just decided to do that or if he's supposed to. Take your pick, it's not a big deal, but I'm going to keep it in my pocket because that's what he's doing. But just be aware, background dancers do use both hands. But after you 적당한, 긴장 on gum, and you're going to be doing the same thing, but now with your left foot sliding out. Your body's going to be facing the right, but your head is looking forward. Your right hand is just going to come up. Hit out first with your hands down. So you're going to hit out first, and then bring that hand slowly in with your left foot. Good, so it's going to be after you, 마주한, snap, and snap, and snap, 적당한, 긴장감, 우리 이끌어, and 우리 이끌어, he doesn't do anything. Cool, so after that, so after you, 5, 6, 7, 마주한, 두 시선, 숨을 죽인 mood, 적당한, 긴장감, 우리 이끌어. Then he's going to, I'm going to be doing counts for this part because I think it makes sense with the hands and the lyrics are a little fast and yeah. So I'm going to be doing the counts real quick. So this time I am following the background dancers since Kang Daniel doesn't do anything and all the background dancers do. So what they're going to be doing is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 널 갖고 싶어, 우리 이제, before you go to the chorus. So he comes in on the 널 갖고 싶어 part, but what's happening with the background dancers, they're just going to be walking to formations. So if you're just in place, you can just walk in place with your feet, doesn't matter, do whatever you want, but they move like that. They move every step they have their hands. But what the hands are doing is left hand is going to slice, you're going to bring your thumb to your chest, you're going to have it parallel with the ground with your palm facing down. That's going to be on the 1 as you take a step. On the and, your hands, your elbows are going to stay up by your shoulders, but your left hand is going to go down, your right hand is going to come up in these goalpost positions like this, and your palms are going to be flat with your pinkies facing forward. So it's going to be 1 and, on 2 you switch. Good, so it's just 1 and 2. On the and 3, you're going to bring your hands up into almost like a triangle like this, but kind of further apart. They're going to come up to your left side of your head, bring it to the right, then you're going to bring them down to the right, down to the left. So you're just going to be making a square with your hands. So after you hit and slice, make the square like that. Good. So one more time. It'll be 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, make the square like this. Good. After that, so after you hit slice, make the square like this, you're gonna roll your head. So you're really gonna be pushing your head forward. And if you look from the side, you're gonna push your head forward, push your shoulders back almost, roll your head forward and to the left and around. Good. So from the front, it's going to look like hands stay here. So your hands are flat facing the ground. You're gonna roll your head forward, bring it to the left, and you're gonna keep walking with your feet, but I'm gonna ignore the feet for a second. After you move your head to the left, your shoulder is going to left shoulder up, right shoulder up. Or you can just think left shoulder up, down. Good. So it's going to be make the square, turn the head up, down with your left shoulder. Then you're gonna roll your head back. So again, pushing out, bring it to the front. And after you bring it to the front, you're then going to hop your feet together. Well, they're kind of already together, but you're gonna hop again, and your hands are gonna hit down with your little cinnies. So again, that's the cinnamon roll, the small ones. The little cinnies facing backwards. Good, so all together, that's going to look like, after you 5, 6, 7, 8, you're going to slice and switch, make the square like this, roll up, down, roll back, together. Good. So one more time. So with counts this time instead of my words. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 together, 8. Good. Cool. So after that, he's going to say the 널 안고 싶어 우리 이제. And all that is after you hit your hands together, you're going to be rolling your chest. If the ground is a clock, it's going to be going clockwise. So you're just going to hit your chest forward to the left, bring it around on the 널 안고. You're going to be doing one roll. On 싶어, you're going to be doing the second roll. So it's 2 chest rolls on the 널 안고 싶어. And then you're going to hit before the 우리 이제. And all that is you're going to come take a step forward with your right foot, and your right hand is going to come flat against your chest. It's going to be following your body down all the way into your knee, and then you're going to be twisting that knee with the hand to the left as you keep your body kind of looking forward, like your head is looking forward, your body keeps its position. So it's going to be after you, 널 안고 싶어 boom 우리 이제 ooh, and then on the ooh for the start of the chorus. Good. Cool. So one more time, let's do it from the background dancer part until the end, and then we'll do the whole pre-chorus. Cool. So I'll say 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to slice and switch, make the square like this. Roll up, down, roll back, together. 널 안고 싶어 boom 우리 이제. Good. Let's go back and do the whole pre-chorus together with counts lyrics type thing. So I'll say 5, 6, 7 마주한. Okay? 5, 6, 7 마주한 두 시선 춤을 추긴 mood 적당한 긴장감 우리 이끌어. Then 8, slice, switch, make the square like this. Roll up, down, roll back, together. 널 갖고 싶어 boom 우리 이제 안고 싶어, not 갖고 싶어. Anyway, and then it starts the chorus. Okay, moving on to the chorus. It's going to be, so after the 널 안고 싶어 우리 이제, it's going to be ooh, ooh, hit, touching like we know each other, boom, hit is the first little part. So what's happening here after you boom 우리 이제 ooh, ooh, there's gonna be 2 oohs. On the second ooh is when you're gonna hit. The first one you just stay here. Then the second one, your hands are gonna come out to either side. They're just gonna hit down your hands, and your feet are gonna come together with your right foot crossed in front of your left. So it's going to look like boom 우리 이제 ooh, hit on the first one, ooh. Then you're gonna be turning over your left. You're gonna be turning, face the back. Then you're gonna be hitting your right hand out to the right. And your hands are just in like a 2-finger gum position. But you're gonna be hitting to the right. And then you're gonna jump to the front. So you're here, hit, turn, out this way, come back to the front. Now you're gonna have both your feet shoulder width apart facing forward, and your hand, when you jump up your right foot up, your right hand is going to come into your chest, hit straight out. So all together it's going to look like boom, olvides, hit, touchin. Good. And as you do that, your left hand is here, and then it's going to come to your pocket as you hit to the right, and then come to the frontwards. Your left hand is still in the pocket. After you're here, after your hit, touchin like we. On the like we, it's a similar head movement that we did earlier at this part, where you like press your head forward and around. This time you're going to press it and look to the right. So it's just going to be hit, touchin like we on no e before each other. Your right hand is going to be still in that 2-finger gun position, and you're just going to be shaking it down like in front of, imagine if there's a line in front of like your nose of your like the middle of your body. You're going to be shaking it in front of that line with your thumb facing your body. Shake it coming down. As you do that, you're going to be taking really small steps with your feet, but keep them shoulder width apart, so your feet are still apart, and you're just going to move right, left, like that as your hand comes down, and you're just going to keep your body facing the right and just do small movements backwards. So it's going to be after you hit, touchin like we know e. So you're going to take 1, 2, 1, 2 with the steps, no, e, on, cha, there. Your right hand's going to come down to your left waist. Your left hand comes behind your head, and your head's going to go back forward. As you do that, you're going to take a small hop onto your right foot, straighten back your left foot as your head goes back, and then as your head comes forward, straighten your leg, bring your left leg in. Good, so it's going to be touchin like we know e, cha, there. And then you're going to hear like a drum thing in the background, da-da-dun, da-da-dun. On that, you're just going to take your left foot, kick it forward, cross over your legs, and then you're going to come back. Good, so it's just going to be after you touchin like we know e, cha, there, click, click, click. Then they're going to hit out. As you do this hit, it's the same thing as earlier for KANG DANIEL, except this time it actually looks like they are all doing both hands out. So instead of keeping your left hand in your pocket, both hands come out in. So that's going to be after you touchin like we know each other, hit, hit, touchin like we know each other, clack, clack, clack. Is the next little part. And so what's happening here is after you each other out, you're going to be turning your body to the front. Your right hand, it's going to make a circle clockwise if the front of the room is a clock. Circle clockwise, take a step with your left foot, and then when it ends up down to the left, you throw your right foot back. And then you're just going to be kind of like figure skating, or like, you know, the skaters. It's like a exercise move, like these ones. It's kind of like you're doing that, but after you throw, you're going to step onto your right foot, left comes behind, and your hands are just going to be doing similar of like, as your left foot comes back, your left hand comes in front of your body, wraps around, your right hand is going to wrap behind, so it's going to wrap, then you're going to switch, take a step with your left, wrap your hands, just like that. Good. So it's going to be here, hit, touchin like we know e, on, cha, there. You're here. You're going to be jumping your feet quickly so that your right foot is now in front of your left. And as you do that, your hands are going to come up above your head, and then they're going to wrap down like this, kind of making a circle. And then when they come down to the bottom, you're going to jump, lunge, you're going to be end up in a squat. Your legs are going to come out to a squat. Hands are going to be on top of your head, and you're going to be looking down. After that, you're going to wiggle your feet up. Cha, there, ba-ba-boom, before you start the next part. But I'll go back to that in a second, but let's just move from there. So after you, let's do it from here. So ooh, ooh, boom, touchin like we know each other, clack, 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 hit, touching like we know each other. And then this is the wiggle up before we start the next movement. And all that wiggle is just wiggling your knees as you bring your body up. Good. Cool, so after that is just the after you know each other, wiggle up, hit, ton은 기다릴 수 없어. 네 맘도 같으면 우리 이제 우우. And they go on to the next part of the chorus. And so all this is after you touch like we know each other, wiggle up on the hit. You're gonna come down on the next beat, wiggle up. When you come down, what your feet are doing is you're just gonna be twisting your toes to either side. It's kind of like the fiction dance move, but it's not, you don't do it full out. It's honestly just like you take a step and twist the toes out to either side. So you're gonna take a step with your right foot, twist your left toes out, step the left foot in, twist your right toes a little bit, and then one more time, really step that right foot, twist your left toes out. And that's going to be, you're gonna be kind of like falling down when your left toes come out. So it's kind of like, and down, up, is that similar movement. Yeah, just twisting your toes, keep your heels planted. As you do that with your hands, they're gonna be almost like in a snapping position, but they're gonna have the elbows shoulder level-ish, but they're gonna be very slowly dropping their level. It's very slight, so you don't keep it all the way up here, but you don't really drop it all the way down. But on each time you drop down with your body, you slightly bring the elbows down. So it's going to look like after you each other, wiggle up, hit, down, ton은 기다릴 수 없어. So up until there, you just keep doing that. The feet stay the same, the hands just like that. So it's gonna be after you touching like we know each other, wiggle up, down, ton은 기다릴 수 없어. After that, 네 맘도 같으면, all that is, 네 맘, you're going to be rolling your hand, it's going to be in a finger position. Roll it counterclockwise if the front of the room is a clock. 네 맘, you're going to pick up your right knee. 가, you're going to be pointing your right hand out to the right on pole, and your right foot is going to come down on 가, your left leg comes up, and then on 면, your right hand comes down, your left leg is going to be going out to the left, kind of doing that rond de jambe, and coming out to the left, point your right hand out, point your finger going up, on and on 면, you're going to bring your hand in and twist over your left shoulder. So slowly again, all together, that's going to look like 네 맘 더 같으면. Good, so one more time. After you, and 더는 기다릴 수 없어. 네 맘 더 같으면. Good, so just roll out, in, in. Then they're gonna say 우리 이제 ooh before the second half of the chorus. Good. Cool, so let's go back to the beginning of the chorus up until that part, and then we'll move on to the second half. Cool, so I'll say ready, and boom, 우리 이제 ooh. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, 우리 이제 ooh, hit, touching like we know each other, clack, 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 hit, touching like we know each other, wiggle up, and 더는 기다릴 수 없어. 네 맘도 같으면 우리 이제 ooh. Good. Okay, so moving on to the second half of the chorus. So this is after the 네 맘도 같으면 우리 이제, and then you're gonna hear the ooh for that part, and it's going to be the ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other is the first part of the chorus. So at this part I'm going to do counts because there's not really lyrics much. So what we're going to be doing after the 우리 이제 they're gonna start saying the ooh ooh, which I know is lyrics before counts. But anyway, on the first ooh, he has his like jacket here, so his blazer is open. I don't have a jacket that can be opened like that, but you're imagining that you're kind of like hitting back your jacket. You're just hitting it out of the way. So if you were wearing an open jacket like this, you're gonna take a step back with your left foot, fall back onto that left foot, bringing up your right as you hit them back, then step your right, bring your left foot out, and then this is gonna be starting the new movement. So the basis of this new movement with the feet, it's basically just a pony. If you know what a pony is, if you don't know what a pony is, it's basically just falling onto one leg as you bring up the other one. So you're straightening both of them, then fall on one, bring up the other, straighten, fall, just like that. So that's what a basic pony is. So that's kind of what the movement is, what we're doing is like a pony, except instead of going frontwards and having our feet close together, we're actually facing sideways and our feet are pretty far apart. So it's kind of like you take a big step with your right foot, and that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pony with bringing your right leg up like that. So just stay on the balls of your feet and really just kind of keep it bouncy on that left leg. That's the basic movement that's happening with your legs. What you're doing with your hands after you olvides, ooh, you're gonna start the pony, and while you do that, you're gonna be having your left hand, it's just gonna be, he has it like in his pocket. You can also grab onto your belt or just the bottom of your shirt if you're not wearing, you know, pants with pockets in them, whatever. Just keep your hand kind of around this area with your left hand. Then with his right hand, he's going to be basically like pointing his shoulders down. So he's gonna start, if it helps you to think of it this way, you can think with your right shoulder down, down, down. So hitting that right shoulder down on each beat. And as you do that, you're gonna be hitting with your hand. So each time, ooh, hit your shoulder down, you're gonna point towards it as you bring up that foot. Straighten both your shoulders and your hand and your legs, then hit one more time. And that's what the movement is for the first one. So it's going to be ooh, 1, 2, and then he's gonna switch. This time he's gonna keep his shoulders and his legs all doing the same thing, but instead of having your hand up here, he's going to bring that right hand down, press it down like there's a table. So you're gonna start with the arm straight, and then your left hand is gonna come in, and when you fall back onto that left foot, you're going to be hitting that right elbow, almost like you're hitting it. You're not actually like hitting it, but you're kind of pushing that elbow, bending it, but keep that hand flat, pressed down as you bend it to the right and right. So there's 2 of those. So there's 2 shoulder, shoulder, elbow, elbow, and then the last one after you shoulder, shoulder, elbow, elbow, you're going to do one with your hands at the waist. So they're gonna be flat, their palms are pressed flat down, and then you're going to just hit it once with your shoulders. Or your shoulders are gonna keep going, but you're gonna hit it once with your hands at the pelvis area. So it's going to look like after you push, push, and hit at that waist. Good, and there's only one of those before we move on to the next good. So all together, let's do that. I'll say olvides, ooh, 1, 2, and then we'll count, okay? So ready, and olvides, ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, so there's 5 of those total. After that, your hands are gonna come up. So after you hit 5 and, you're going to take a small step out with your right foot. Hands just come behind the head, out. Then you're going to be bringing your feet in, twist around, and when you've reached the other side, so you're facing the front, you do like a 270-degree turn, I suppose, and so you're now facing the right wall. Your hands are going to come up to like just stop sign position. They're going to come up, and as you do that, you're going to jump, but when you jump, you're only going to be bringing up your left leg, and it's gonna be this move, the up, up, ba. And so what's happening here, broken down, after you turn, or you do here, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn, and then you're going to jump, hands come up, keep your right leg straight, bring just your left heel back, and then when you land your right foot, your left foot is gonna be up, Then you're going to kick that left foot down, and when it reaches the right foot, that's gonna kind of initiate your right foot to come up like this. So you're going to back and come up with your right. And so it's not just like right knee coming up, you're gonna be leading with that right foot, kind of straight first, and then bringing up the knee before you tap that foot back in again. Good, so slowly one more time, it's going to look like after your boom here, turn around, up, bring the left foot down, kick your right foot, and back. But it's gonna be faster, but that's the first movement. Good, so a little bit faster. Let's go from 우리 이제 우 from there. So ready, and 우리 이제 우, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, boom. Okay, so this next part, so after you turn around, each other, you're going to, what it's gonna be 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, don't know, you touch me like we, 1, 2 for the next part. So there's a little bit of lyrics, a little bit of counting. And so all you're doing here, after you kick, you're going to tap with your right foot, tap right, step with your right, and then you're going to bring that left foot back. And as you bring that left foot back, your hands are just gonna kind of slide out to either side, and you're gonna be turning your body to the right. So keep that right foot, you can basically just keep it in place, but turn your body as you bring that left foot back. Good, one more time. After you're here, it's going to be 1 and 2. After that, 3, 4. Back up a little bit so you can see. You're gonna be doing a similar thing, but now you're just going to the front. Take a step with your left foot, take a step with your right, hands come out, again, similar to the right as from before. And now when you bring that left foot back, it's first you're going to slide just a little bit longer before you hit. And as you bring that left foot, you're going to hit your head down with that left hand. Good, so all together with the counts, what it's gonna look like, it's going to be after you're here, it's going to be 1 and 2, step, 3, 4, hold, 5. Good, so it's a little bit of out, 5, and then he's gonna say, don't know, you touch me like we, for the next part. And so all he's really doing here is after you end up here, you're gonna be taking your steps left, right, but keep your legs crossed, and he's just gonna be doing that to move formation, and you can just keep your feet in place. Their position angles are the same, but you're gonna be moving left, right, and as you do that, you're going to be slowly rolling your hands just in a circle. It's kind of hard, but they're gonna be like forward, 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 forward. You can kind of think of it like that. Good, so that's going to look like with all of the counts and lyrics. After you, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, don't know, you touch me on like we. You're going to hear bum in the background as well on those lyrics. You're just gonna keep with the feet, but your hands are then going to come, your left hand or your right hand comes in towards your body, rolling away like that. So it's going to look like, boom, don't know, you touch me like we. Just a quick roll before you, 1, 2, 3, 4, the next part. Good, so let's bring that back to, I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2. So let's bring that back to 7, 8, and 1 and 2, okay? So I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, hit, don't know, you touch me like we. Good. Okay, let's bring that back to the beginning of the 우리 이제 우, that part up to there, and then we'll move on. So ready, and 우리 이제 우, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1 and 2, 3, 4, hold, 5, don't know, you touch me like we. Good. The next part, touching like we, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 셔, 덜, 붐, 너가 다 면, 우리 이제 clack, clack, clack before they move on. So what this last part is what we're going to be doing. So after you Touchin like we were here, you're going to jump out your feet, just shoulder width apart, and you're going to be facing forward. And then your right hand is going to come down, grab like your upper thigh, crotch area, and then your left hand is going to come in a fist up at your chest level with the big tsinnies facing towards your body. And you're going to down, up, is the basic movement. And all this is you're going to bend down, just kind of squat. Then when you straighten up, you're going to straighten up if you look from the side. You're going to straighten up by pushing your pelvis first, keeping your body straight, and then straighten up your body with your legs, and then go opposite. Bending the legs, pushing that pelvis forward, and then bringing your body back down as you squat. One more time. Pelvis, body, body, pelvis. And this is the basic movement that you're doing. And they're just going to be doing that. Down, up. Then they're going to take a step, moving to the left with their right foot, down, and when they come up, you're going to hit your head with your left hand. Then one more time, keep moving with their right foot, down, and when they come up for the last one, they're going to hit that right elbow, bring it up to match the left hand, hit the right elbow up. So all together, it's going to look like Touchin like we, 1 and 2, 3, hit, 5, 6, and then you're gonna spin. Cool, so after that, so after you, 5, hit, they're gonna say 5 each other, 5 each, spin over your left shoulder, cha, and then you're going to keep moving to the left, and you're going to be doing this move. They're gonna do it 3 times, and so all that is you're going to, I don't know, is it a type of shuffle? I'm not entirely sure. I guess it's kind of a type of shuffle a bit. So all you're really doing is you're going to bend both your legs. When you straighten that right foot out, you're gonna like straighten it before you take a step. So it's not just like kind of down here. You're really straightening it up first, getting it up in the air. When you straighten it, you're gonna slightly push that left foot back, just jump it backwards, then bring your right foot down. And now you're gonna switch, straightening out that left foot, pushing the right foot back, jump it back, fall, one more time like that. Good, so it's just right foot out, fall, left, fall, right, fall. So more than like really getting far with your steps, you're not exactly staying in place, but you're not moving super far because you're bringing that other foot, it's hopping back. Good, so you're just gonna shuffle after you. Where are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, and shuffle 노가타면. So you're going to be doing 2 of these before they say 노가타면, and that 노가타면, it's not auto-tuned, but it's a weird sound in the background, so it's that bow, 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 bow. You'll hear it, but they're saying like 노가타면, so I'm just going to say that. So you're going to, one more time, do shuffle, shuffle, and then they're going to 노가, and then they're going to 타면. All you're gonna do, after you end that 3rd shuffle, 노가 on 타, you're gonna point down with your right hand, pointing towards that left foot. On 면, you're gonna point forward, slide back onto the left foot, and then they're going to hit the right foot with your right hand, and then it just comes back up like this. Good, so all together that's going to look like after you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, and shuffle, 노가타면, hit, and good. And then he's gonna say one more time, hit, 우리 이제, clack, clack, clack. And then the last little move of that, I'll just teach you the last little part since we're almost there. He's just going to click, click, click. He's just shuffling his feet. So it's just kick your right foot out, bring it back, left foot, bring it back, just like that. It's just shuffle it. Yeah, click, click, click. And he's gonna end up with his left foot kind of propped like this. Good, so let's bring that back to 1, 2, and then we'll go to the end of there and then we'll bring it back further. So I'll say 7, 8, 1, 2, okay? 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, boom, 너 같아면 해. 우리 이제 clack, clack, clack. Good. Okay, let's just bring it back to the beginning of that second half of the chorus and we'll bring it back and do the full chorus. So I'll say 너 같아면 우리 이제 okay? 너 같아면 우리 이제 2, 3, 4, 5 each other 1 and 2, 3, 4 hit 5 don't know you touch me like we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each other 너 같아면 해 우리 이제 clack clack clack. Good. Okay, so moving back to the beginning of the chorus, I'm just going to say 널 안고 싶어 우리 이제 and then we'll start, okay? So ready and 널 안고 싶어 boom 우리 이제 hit touching like we know each other clack 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 hit touching like we know each other wiggle up down 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘도 같아면 우리 이제 2, 3, 4, 5 each other 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 don't know you touching like we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 each other 너 같아면 해 우리 이제 clack clack clack. Good. Okay, moving on to the next part. So this is the part after the first chorus. It's one of the verses. I think I'll put up, you'll see up on the screen which part it is, I'm not sure exactly, but he goes back into a verse singing. And so what he's doing after this uses a lot of space sideways, so I'm going to try and make it shorter because I like run into the wall, but if you have more space, use it. But so over here, after you, clack, 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 and then he's going to 아닌 척 해봐도 step, 다 보이는데 turn wanna go 있는데 whoa is that part, so I'm going to try not to run into the wall. But so what we're doing after you, clack, 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 show you what it looks like. What he's going to be doing, you're going to be throwing your arms forward but slowly. So throw them forward till they cross. You're going to be facing the wall. This is on 아닌, 척. You're going to slide your hands so they're crossed here. Your right hand just stays at the waist. Left hand comes up, palm facing you. And you're going to slide onto that right foot. Drag your left. Then you're going to 아닌 척 on the hey. You're going to drop your hands, continue sliding that left leg, don't step yet. Continue sliding, just pushing that right shoulder forward. And then 파도, you're going to bring that right hand up to the left shoulder, and then you're going to take 2 steps. So it's going to be 아닌 척 해 파도, just like that. And then after you slide, step left, right, you're going to step again. Step, step. I'm going to recenter towards the middle, but you're going to just step left, right, and then on 다 보이는데, you're going to 다 보. You're going to be twisting your right knee in, out, and you're going to be lunging on that right foot. 다 보이는데, you're going to kind of prep yourself up on 대. You're going to be pointing your right hand forward, and as you do that, twist your body to the left, twist that right knee in, keep your left leg pointed forward. So it's going to look like, after you, 아닌 척 해봐도 step, step, 다 보이는데, just like that. Good. After that, so after you, boom, 다 보이는데, hold, they're going to 원하고 있는데, and on the 원하고, you're just going to turn. So you're here, you're going to pick up your right foot, turn on that left, 원하고 on 있는데, you're just going to shuffle kick with your right foot, 있는 on 대, you're going to land on that right foot, and as you land, you're just going to let your left leg fall so that your right leg is straight and your left leg has the knee bent. And then after that, 원하고 있는데, you're going to turn your head forward, and then the last part, whoa, it's kind of like the same whoa at the beginning of the song that we had from here. Same thing, jump your feet forward, fall onto that left, drag the right, point down, come up on the ooh whoa. Good, so it's going to look like after you 타포인듯해 원하고 있는데 turn ooh whoa. Good, so all together, all of that. So it's going to be after you shuffle kick, he's going to 아닌 척 해봐도 step, step, 타포인듯해 hold 원하고 있는데 turn ooh whoa. Good. After that, after you ooh whoa, he's going to say 이미 가까운 거리 넌 날 따라서 걸으면 돼. Here, and that's what the next part is. And so what this is, after you ooh whoa, he's going to me, and for this part he really, like I said before, this part he really moves on like that. You'll hear like a snap or a clack in the background, so a lot of his moves are hitting on that clack. So it's like clack and clack, boom and clack, boom, clack. It's kind of what everything is. So I'll say the lyrics, but listen for the clacks in the music because that's really when he's moving. Cool, so after you, going back, so ooh whoa, he's going to step me. On the first one, just take a step with your right foot. On the me, you're gonna hit out your right hand, take a step to the left, and then you're going to be doing flower, hand down, hitting to the left, and all that flower is imagine you have like a basketball or something in your hands, and if you're holding it forward like this, you're going to be running clockwise if the front of the room is a clock. So you're holding the ball in your hands, and you're going to roll around clockwise, and that's what the flower is. So keeping your wrists together, you're going to roll it, trace around the basketball. Cool, so you're gonna do the flower. So after you, me, un, you're gonna hit, and again, that's more on the clack than anything. So you're gonna hit a flower, and when you hit that flower down to your left waist area, hit that right foot behind your body, and then that's gonna allow you to spin around, and as you spin, your left hand is gonna swipe behind your head, spin around. You're gonna end up with your right foot in front. You're gonna keep it in front, but when your left hand comes around, on the next clack, you're going to reset your feet. Well, you don't reset them. You would just kind of take a small jump. Your feet stay there, but your left hand is gonna come to your right shoulder. So it's going to look like, after you, ooh, whoa, mi, 가까운 거리, hit. Good, and again, if you wanna do it with the clacks, it'll be ooh, whoa, boom, clack, 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 is when those are. After that, 이미 가까운 거리, 너 날, on the 날, you're going to take a step out with that left foot, so you're here. Take a step back with your left foot. Your right hand is just going to hit your shoulder like you're brushing the dust off. Brush the dust off, keep your body really slow. You're gonna be doing like a body roll back, but make it a really slow body roll, so hitting with your shoulders first, keep it slow. After that, you're going to bring your right foot in, and this is again gonna be on a clack, and you're going to hit your right hand. It's going to come, start the shoulder, move down to the left, and that's gonna roll down, bending your body as you follow it like that. Good, so you're just going to like hit your hand and let your body bend and follow. Good, so all together, it's going to look like after you, ooh, whoa, 이미 가까운 거리, 넌 날 따라서 걸으면, and then, so, 넌 날 따라서, boom, 걸으면 안 돼, here. What this next move is, on the 돼, you're just gonna hit your hands out to either side, then you're gonna bring them together, and you're gonna do again the flower once in a circle, and then when they end up on either side again, they're going to come to the chest, pull around, and then you're gonna be pushing it down. So they're going to flower, pull, push down. And that's just gonna be 걸으면 돼, boom. And then he's gonna start with the pre-chorus, he's gonna start singing. Cool. So let's go back all the way to me. So I'll say, ooh, whoa, me. So ready, and ooh, whoa, 이미 가까운 거리, 넌 날 따라서 그러면 돼. Here. Good. Okay, so that's the one of the verses or whatever it is. Let's bring that back to end of the first chorus after you clack, clack, clack on the 아닌 척 해봐도. Okay? So I'll just say the clack, clack, clack and then we'll go. So ready? And clack, clack, clack. 아닌 척 해봐도. Step, step. 다 보인 듯해. Turn 원하고 있는데. Turn 우와. 이미 가까운 거리. 넌 날 따라서 hit. 그러면 돼. Here. Good. Okay, so moving on to the second pre-chorus. It's quite a lot of it is similar to the first chorus, just the beginning is slightly different. I'm going to be doing counts just because he sings high pitch and there's no way I can even feasibly match that, so I'm just going to do counts. So what he's going to do after you, on the, he's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so then it goes into the similar stuff. This is actually the similar to, same thing. So all this is, on the 1, you don't do anything, you just stand. On the 2, you hit out to either side with your hands, and then you just bring your hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 5, you're going to point out and then lift your hand back up and come back, starting with the wrist. So you're not just gonna like come out, drop, drop. You're going to out, kind of rebound back, out, rebound back. Good, and so one more time, it's just 1 hit, 2, wait, 3, 4 hit, 5, wait, 6, 7, 8. So just on the 2 and the 5 is when you're gonna hit. And then on the 1, 2, 3, 4, this is the same thing as the first pre-chorus. So you're just going to, after you 5, 6, 7, 8, on the 1, pull your hands to either side as you jump your feet together. 1, 2, pushing your hands down. On the 3, 4, just hit your left foot out, your right hand out, keep it splayed like this. Left hand is in your pocket. 3, drag in 4, and then you're just gonna walk or kind of stand in place freestyle on 5, 6, 7, 8. Good, so back to the beginning of the pre-chorus. After you 5, 6, 7, 8, it'll be 1 hit, 2, 3, 4 hit, 5, 6, 7, 8, jump, 1, 2, out, 3, 4, walk, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then this is, again, repeat from the first pre-chorus. This is going to be the background dancer part. So this is the 1, 2, make the square like this, turn your head up, down, turn back, together, that little part. So we'll just do it slowly together again. And then again, he's going to, this time the lyrics are slightly different. It's going to be 널 갖고 싶어 instead of 안고 싶어, but it's basically the same. 널 갖고 싶어, 우리 이제 우. And then it's slightly different, the chorus, but that's all exactly the same. So let's just go slowly through this part. I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, slice, and then go there, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, slice and switch, make the square like this, turn your head up, down, turn back, together, and 널 갖고 싶어. Boom, 우리 이제 우, and then he starts. Cool, and that's the entire pre-chorus. So let's go back to the beginning of that pre-chorus and then do the whole thing, then we'll move on to the second chorus. Cool. So I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, okay? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 hit, 2, 3, 4 hit, 5, 6, 7, 8, jump, 1, 2, 3, 4, walk, 5, 6, 7, 8, slice and switch, make the square like this, turn your head up, down, turn back, together, 널 갖고 싶어, 우리 이제 우, and then he's gonna start boom, ha, the chorus. Cool. Okay, so moving on to the second chorus, it's going to be after you, hit, 우리 이제 우, 우, hit, touching like we know each other, boom. Touching like we know each other, and the next part. So all this is what you're gonna be doing to start. After you, 우리 이제, you're going to, 우, on the 우, the second 우, you're going to hop your feet together. Your right foot is gonna be in front of the left. your hands, they're going to, if it's a clock, they're gonna go clockwise. If the front of the room is a clock, you're going to clockwise like this, and then they're going to, when they reach either side of the clock, switch, and then they're going to hit the elbows in the opposite direction. So they're going to come around, switch, hit the elbows opposite. Good, so that's gonna be ooh, ooh, and when you hit, you're gonna bring that left foot up in front and hit your heel to the right. Good, so like you're kicking a soccer ball to the right. Ooh, 1, 2, on touchin' like we, you're going to touch. So you're here, you're gonna land your left foot, your right foot is gonna go straight out to the left, and your right hand is gonna come, straighten, and lean back, roll behind you. Good, so it's going to be ooh, ooh, hit, and touchin' on like we. You're going to just bring your right foot back, your right hand is gonna come up to your forehead, and it's gonna go left, right, and you're just gonna lunge. Like we, come up, and then after you, boom, hit, touch, and like we know, you're gonna point out with your left foot, no, E, you're gonna hit your hands down on either side of your left foot, cha, you're going to do this hand thing. So breaking it down a little bit more, so after you, touch, and like we know, E, on cha, you're gonna take a step with your left foot, slide back to the middle, and your hands are gonna come together and they're gonna wrap around your head. So your point up here, hands are gonna come together, start by your left ear, go to the back of your head, finish right ear in front by your forehead. Good, so it's just wrapping around from your left ear all the way to the right forehead like that. And that's what the move is. And that's going to be after you, ooh, hit, touchin' like we know, E, cha, on there, you're just gonna squat, have your hands fall down, you're gonna look down, there, and then you're going to jump up to the middle on the next 1 count, and you're gonna jump, bring your left hand in, and then this is gonna be starting this move, but basically just jump to the middle. So let's do that all slowly one more time from the beginning of that chorus, and then we'll continue on. So I'll say, 우리 이제 before we go, okay? 우리, 5, 6, 우리 이제, ooh, hit, touchin' like we know each other together. Good, next part, this is gonna be 1, 2, you're gonna start, and you're gonna do it up until the 6th beat. So it'll be jump together, 1, hit, 2, touchin' like we know each other. And all this is, what you're doing, if you look from the side, you come, you're just gonna be falling. So it's like you take a step, you're gonna be starting, jump, you're gonna be falling onto your right foot first. So it's like you're taking a step, but instead of going forward really, it's like you're taking a step and sliding that right foot back almost so that it comes back to where its original place was, and you kind of land back onto it. So you don't actually move forward very much, because instead of stepping and pushing your body weight out here, keep your body weight back, take that step, kind of drag it without touching the ground, land it, pick up your left foot like that. One more time, now left foot, it's gonna straighten out, and before pressing your body weight on the left, you're just going to fall onto the left, pick up the right leg, stretch out, fall, stretch out, fall, and that's what this basic movement is, and you're really just letting your body sink into it. So it's not like this, having both your feet on the ground at the same time. This is really, you only ever have your body weight on one foot until you all of a sudden switch. Switch, switch. Good, and that's going to be after you, down, up, 1, and when you hit to the right first, your right hand is gonna be down by your waist, and it's going to be just shaking, like if you have water on your hands and you're shaking it off, you're just gonna be continuously shaking, shake, 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 shake. So 2 hand shakes for every step, and you're gonna be doing that all the way up to the 6th count. Good, so all together, that's going to be after you, touching like we know each other. Hop one, hit, touching like we know on each other. What you're gonna do, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counts. You're gonna do that. On 7, 8, you're just gonna hop your feet out, so you're here. Hop your legs out, squat down. Your right hand is just going to go to the left, right, and your body's gonna follow with it, and then it's going to roll towards your body and end up palm facing away in a fist. And when you do that, you're going to hop your feet together, hand's gonna end up here. Your left hand stays there. Cool, so one more time, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then jump out, 7, 8. Okay, so the next little part, so after you 7, 8, you're going to and 1, 2. All that is, you're up here on the and, so almost like you're immediately up here, you're gonna pick up your hand, come behind your head, lift up the knee, your hand and knee are going together, and then you're going to hit out to the right as you take a step, and then you're going to go into this next part. So what we're doing here, after you hit out, it's kind of similar to this walk forward. So this walk forward, you're stepping and falling, and it's almost like you're doing that. It's similar to that step fall, but it's a little bit bigger. We're here, we're going to take a step, like we're gonna do that first step with the right, fall onto that right foot, and then as you do that, you're gonna bring your left foot back. So before, it was very much in place, but this time, it's ha, you're gonna be kind of falling forward. So still landing on that right foot, left, then you're going to reach left, fall onto it, picking up your right, reach right, fall, left, fall. So you're gonna be doing 4 of those. And again, similar to this one, but now you're going to be kind of pushing yourself forward rather than trying to stay in place. And as we do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is what the counts are, and they're gonna be saying 더 기다릴 수 없어. And what you're doing with the hands, after you hit here, you're going to be rolling them back and forth. So you're going to roll it in a fist towards you and up here, away, down, towards, and then he ends up clapping the last one. So it's like roll towards you, away, towards you, away, just with your hands. And when they do that away, he actually comes all the way down below, kind of underneath the hands. So it's going to slowly look like after you 8 and 1, 2, it's going to be 더는 기다릴 수. Yeah, but end up with a clap for the last one. The background dancers, I don't know if they do a clap, but KANG DANIEL does, so whatever. So again, slowly one more time. After you, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 더는 기다릴 수. Good, and as you do that, you're just gonna keep your left hand punched out in front. Good, after that, 기다릴 수 없어. On the up of up, so you're here, su. On the up, your right hand comes around your head, just like this in a fist. Then you're gonna turn your body to the right, open up that jacket, and close it again. So it's going to look after you. 더는 기다릴 수 없어. Just like that. Good, now the next part. 네 맘도 같으면 is the next little part. So it's a little bit weird, but let's break that down. So after you 기다릴 수 없어, 네 맘도, you're gonna be kind of stepping on the mom and hitting on the do almost. And what you're gonna be doing, what that is you're just gonna take a step with your right foot. Sorry, you take a step with your left foot. Then you're gonna be kicking up with your right foot. And when you kick up with that right foot, you're gonna really pick up the knee. And then you're gonna use that to turn your body. And you're gonna bring that knee forward. And when you bring it forward, you bring it up. Then you're gonna pick up your left heel and bring that left foot up as you're straightening that right foot down. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to do slowly, but again, let's just do that. After you're here, you're gonna step left, really hit that right knee up, and then kick that left heel back, And when you kick that heel, what your hands are going to be doing is you're going to be hitting them out to the side. They're just going to be flat palms, and it's going to be in this diagonal, and you're going to hit your hands with that left foot. And so it's all together going to look like step left, jump, hit, like that. And that's what the move is. If you need help with that, or you're kind of confused, just slow down the speed, go down to your settings in the bottom right-hand corner of the video, slow it down to like 75 or 50%, and just kind of look at it a few times. But what it's gonna be like with the lyrics after you. 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘도 got. So you're going to be hitting kind of on that do, and then got, you're going to bring down your left foot. On 타면, you're just going to slide back on the 타, onto your right foot. On 면, you're going to step back that left foot and prop up your right. And what you're doing with your hands for that last little part, after 네 맘도 got, on 타면, you're just going to kind of use that hand to slide you back, push it forward, and then on 면, just flick your hand back. Good, then after that, 우리 이제, looking from the front, what he's doing, your hand is just going to kind of wag like this, 우리 이제, wag down, and looking from the front, your foot ends up here, because remember, we hit that left foot back, so it's like this. You're going to be twisting your feet, it's almost like you're doing this move, but he's got his foot like one kind of in front of the other, so you're going to be twisting your left toes and your right heel to the left, and then you're going to place them down, and then you're going to switch. You're going to now bring your right toes to the right, and your left foot, you're going to bring it forward, almost kind of like a Charleston, but not really. And then you're going to be twisting your left heel and your right toes to the right. So it's going to be 우리 이제, like that. Good. So again, looking from the front, 하면, boom, 우리 이제. So looking back from the side after you, 네 맘도 같아면, boom, 우리 이제. And then he's going to ooh, ooh, and then it's a repeat of the chorus, so it's cool. So let's go back to the 네 맘도 같아면 up until the end of that part. So I'll start over here, 5, 6, 7, 8, before the 네 맘. And then we'll move back further, and then we'll move on to the stuff we just repeated. Cool, so back after you, 1 and 2. 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘도 같아면 boom, 우리 이제 ooh, ooh. Yeah, cool, so let's go back and bring that back to, let's go back to the beginning of the chorus, bring that back up to there, and then we'll move on. Cool, so I'll say hit 우리 이제 ooh, ooh. Then we go that part, okay? So 3, 4, boom, 우리 이제 ooh, ooh, hit, touching like we know each other, together, 2, touching like we know each other, and 1, 2, 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘도 같아면 boom, 우리 이제 ooh, ooh, before that. Good. Cool, moving on to the rest of the chorus. So it's actually repeats, part of it. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, hit, don't know, you touched me like we, 1, 2, 3, 4, up to there it's all the same. So I'm gonna end it from boom, 우리 이제, and then we're gonna go up to there, and again, it's just exact repeat of the first chorus, and then it's slightly different, and we'll learn the second part. But just going back to the first one, I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 우리 이제, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 우리 이제, ooh, ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, no, you touched me like we, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, so this last part of the chorus, so after you, 1, 2, 3, hit 4, it's going to, and 5, each other, 너 같아면, 우리 이제, is that part. And so all you're gonna do after you, where were we? Oh, right, so after you, 1, 2, 3, 4. On this one, you're going to jump out and then in. And when you jump in, your right hand is gonna sweep, kind of do like a backstroke around to the right. And then after that, after you, out, in like this, you're going to backstroke with your left hand. And as you do that, you're gonna slide your right foot out, but lean your body back so that your body weight's on your left foot. And then when your left hand comes all the way around, you're gonna be shifting your body weight to the middle, twist your knees in as prep, and then you're going to wiggle out. And as you do that, you're just gonna have your hand in. You're going to out, in, out with your knees, having your body weight still tilted to the right. A lot of your body weight's on your right toe, and just be moving on your toes as you move them twice. Good, so all together, one more time, it's going to be after you. 1, 2, 3, hit, 4, out, in, backstroke, wiggle, wiggle with your knees. Good, cool, so after that, so after you, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, each other. You're going to stand up before you, 너가 타면. It's a little hard on my socks right now. Socks and carpet is good for grip, but it's not great for twisting. So what you want to do after you're here, wiggle, wiggle, you're gonna stand up and you're gonna prep onto your right foot. And on the 너가 타면, you're just gonna be doing these twists with your feet. So you're gonna step onto your right foot and you're gonna bring your left foot behind your right. And as you do that, just twist your right knee to the right, or you can also think twist your right heel out to the left. So twisting that right foot, and then kind of bring your body with it, then step with your left, and now twist your left heel goes to the right, your left knee goes that way, bring the right foot back. One more time, take a step with your right, twist your right foot as you bring the left back. Good, so one more time, it's going to be after you, out, in, like this, and wiggle, wiggle, stand your right foot up, and twist, twist, twist. And then the last one, on the third twist, you're gonna come right back out, and then he's going to open up his shirt again, or his jacket. He's wearing a jacket, he doesn't open his shirt. He opens up his jacket, open, bring up your right foot, and then you're gonna shut the jacket when you bring your right foot in. 우리 이제, I think is what it says. Yeah, and that's all it is. So it's going to be after you, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, each other, in, 너가 타면, boom, 우리 이제. Good. And then the last little bit of that is the ta-ta-ta, which is the same as we had before of the ta-ta-ta after the EJ, and all that is kick your right foot, bring it back, kick your left, and then leave your left on the left toe just out in front of you. So it's the same exact things before when we did ba-ba-ba, that part, and it's just to the front, clack, clack, clack. And you'll hear that drum beat in the music. Cool. Let's go back and do it all the way from here. So the first part, remember, it's all the same as we did before, up until here, rolling, and then the new part starts once we get here. So let's go back to 우리 이제, ooh, ooh, okay? So ready, and 우리 이제, ooh, ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, hit, don't know, you touch me like we 1, 2, 3, 4, and up, 6, 7, 8, and boom, 너가 타면, boom, 우리 이제, clack, clack, clack. Good. Cool, so let's go back to the beginning of this chorus. So after the 널 갖고 싶어, boom, 우리 이제, ooh, ooh, hit, touching like we, that part, okay? So I'll say the 널 갖고 싶어, and then we'll do the whole entire chorus. So ready, and 널 갖고 싶어, boom, 우리 이제, ooh, ooh, 2, touching like we know each other, up, 2, touching like we know each other, and 1, 2, 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘도 같으면 우리 이제 ooh, ooh, 2, 3, 4, 5, each other, 1 and 2, 3, 4, hit 5, don't know, you're touching like we 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, each other, boom. 너 같으면 우리 이제 빠빠빠. Good. Okay, so the next part, so this is before the last chorus, it's like, is it the bridge maybe? I'll have it written down, you'll see what it is. So this last part is the, after you clack, clack, clack forward from the last chorus, you're going to, the first little bit of it, you actually don't do much, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap, clap, and that's literally all it is, so you just groove it out. So after you clack, 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 left foot is forward, your left hand can just stay in your pocket. It's kind of freestyle with the hands, just grooving it out. So you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4 with the counts, and you just literally just kind of groove forward, back, like up, down with your shoulders and your body. So it's just forward, back, forward, back. Then the next part, you're just gonna take a step back with your left foot, up, down, up, clap, clap. So you're just gonna clap, clap on the last of the part when you're coming down. Yeah, so all together, it's after you, clack, 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 1 down, 2, 3 down, 4, step back, 1, 2, 3, clap, clap of that. Then after that, you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, walk, walk. And all this is again, just kind of like a groove out. So after you, boom, back, back, boom, back, clap, clap, you're just going to hop onto your right foot. So what the feet are doing, just hop onto your right foot. And as you do that, your left leg is gonna come out. And then you're gonna like slide it in and then up. So it's basically just you jump, and when you jump, slightly bend your right leg, drag in that left foot, and then you're gonna straighten your right leg when your left foot's to your body, and pick your left leg up all the way to the top. And then you're gonna switch, jump, bend on your left leg, your right leg's gonna be all the way out, then you're gonna bring in that right leg, and then when it gets closer to your body, you're gonna straighten your left leg, pick up your right foot, then one more time, jump out your left foot, and bring it up. And that's just the basic movement. So it's just out, up, out, up, out, up. And that's, the background dancers are moving formations, but that's basically what they're doing. And with the hand, you can just keep your left hand in your pocket, your right hand, it can just be like, boom, ha, da, it doesn't matter. He's just kind of moving it around with it. I kind of like out, in, you can do that a bit if you want, to follow the legs, or do whatever. But yeah, so left hand in the pocket, right hand going whatever, and there's 3 of those before he walks to a new formation. So back from the beginning of there, it's after you, ba ba ba, we're going to move back, back switch, move back, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3 of these, then walk. Good. After the next part, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. And all this part is we're gonna be in a squat, not like super low, but it's a bit further than shoulder width apart. So we're gonna squat here, 8, and you're gonna be starting on the and of 8. So you're gonna basically be moving these twists on the and then just make it really slow in between. So the first one, what your hands are doing is they're just gonna wrap from forward to back in fists, literally just going like this, kind of keeping them slow. And what your feet are doing, or your legs, you're just gonna be twisting the knee in, just like that. And they're gonna be slow, so it's going to be 3 slow and 2 fast. So it's gonna be and slow, and slow, and slow, and fast, fast. And so what these are with the counts, it'll be 7, 8, and twisting your right knee. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8. Yeah, and then the last little part, so again, 3 slow, 2 fast. The last little bit to that is the body lean. So when we do the twist, we're gonna be leaning our body away. So in the first 3, when we twist like this, you're gonna be pushing your body to the left, then right and left. But then for the 2 fast ones, you keep your body leaned out to the right when you do both of them. So you don't move your body for the fast. So it's lean away, lean away, lean away, stay to the right, right. Good. So one more time all together, that's going to look like after you. Let's do from 1, 2, okay? So after you, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, walk 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, fast, 7, 8. Good, cool, so the next part, so after you, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 너가 타면 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, don't know your name. What this next little part is after you're here, boom, boom, you're going to punch your hands down, bring in that right foot, and then you're going to 너가 타. It's the same exact thing earlier actually, how we had our hands do this butterfly. It's similar to this move almost, but you're going to butterfly your hands, or yeah, do whatever the flower thing. Flower your hands clockwise if the front of the room is a clock. And as you do that, you're going to step out with your left foot, but keep your body weight on your right foot. This is we're looking forward. We're going to be facing the side. I'm just showing you from the front. So we're here, and then you're going to bring your hands out to your chest, pop them out, and then in. So it's going to be after your foot comes in, it'll be turn, no, ga, ta. So it's going to be out, no, on ga, you're going to open your hands, your left foot is in, ta, you bring your feet in, on myan, you're just going to bring your left hand, it's going to slide down your right leg, keep your hands flat, your right leg comes up straight, and then you're going to end out of that by bringing your right leg straight down to the right, just twist your left leg, so your left leg should be bent, your right leg should be straight. He ends up putting his hand in his pocket after this, and then you just got your hand on your head or a hat if you're wearing one. I'm not going to take off my beret because that's hard to move back, but they have like fedoras on, so if you have a fedora on, they do that for the next part, but he doesn't wear one, so it's fine if you don't. Good, so one more time, so after that, so after you, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, it'll be 너가 타면 hit down. Good, so this is the position after that, and if you want to do it with counts, it'll be 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3, 4, land 5. So we're going to be landing on the 5 count, and there's not really lyrics, there's just like background music. So you're going to stay here for 5, 6, 7. You're going to be slowly kind of pulling your head away, or your hat away from you if you have it. You're going to slowly bring it out. You're going to be slowly leaning back. On the 8, they're going to take that hat they have, and they're going to hit it all the way out, and then they're going to twirl it in towards your body. Bring that left foot in, land the hat back on your head. I actually have my cousin's fedora here, but it's too big so it falls off my head, so I don't like to wear it mostly during the dance because yeah, it just falls off. But actually if we want to do it with the hat, so if we have it here, after you, 너가 타면, land here, it'll be 5, 6, 7, on the 8 is when you hit, twist, and land back on your head, just like that. So that's what you're doing. So again, one more time. So after you, 7, 8, and 1, it'll be 너가 타면 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. And then he has his hand down because he actually doesn't have the hat on. So he, boom, boom, ba, ends up with the 2-finger gun, kind of like in a shush position. He says, don't know your name, and he's right there. Cool, so let's go back to the 7, 8, and 1, 2, all the way up to the end of there, and then we'll bring it back further to the beginning of this bridge dance part, and then we'll move on to the last chorus and the ending. Cool, so I'll say 5, 6, 7, 8, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, fast, 7, 8, and 1, 너가 타면 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1. Don't know your name. Cool. So let's bring it back to the beginning of this. Remember, after we clack, 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 it'll be and back, back, that part. Cool. So let's do 5, 6, 7, 8, and go. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, clap, clap, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, fast, fast. 1, 너 같으면 5, don't know your name. Boom, 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 don't know your name. Okay, so the ending is going to be after you, don't know your name. Ooh, ooh, 2, touching like we know each other is the first little part. Okay, so what's happening here is after don't know your name, they're gonna go ooh, ooh. On the second ooh is when you're gonna move. So the first one you don't do anything, ooh, and then ooh, you're gonna kind of grab your hat again and you're gonna slide to the middle. Ooh, ooh. On the 2 count, you're going to be hitting your fists down, little cinnies backwards, and you're gonna be hitting that left foot forward. And then this basic movement that they're doing is they're kind of like switching their feet. After you step your left foot down, you're going to be moving the front foot backwards. Backwards is kind of what the movement is doing. So it's basically just pick up your foot, and then when you place it, quickly switch your feet so that the one that was up is back, and the one that was forward is now, or backwards is now forward. So if you look from the side, you're hitting down, pick up, switch, up, switch. It's like that. So the background dancers do it, I think, an extra time than KANG DANIEL does, but he does after you, ooh, ooh, hit down 2 and 3. When you pick up the right foot on the next one, you're going to clasp your hands together, and then when you pick up the left foot, when you land, hands go out to the side, and when he lands his left foot this time, he actually brings it back to the middle. So basically, each foot is going to come backwards twice or once. So your left foot comes back, right foot comes back, and then the left foot just goes back to the middle. When your hands come out, then your hands are gonna come down at the fists. Before you know each other, he just kind of walks backwards, shakes his hand. So again, slowly it's going to be after you. Ooh, ooh, hit 2, touching like we know each other is just what that is. And I'm kind of singing with the background touching part, so he actually just says like touching like we know each other once, but you'll hear the background go touching like we, and then KANG DANIEL goes touching like we know each other, so that's what I'm singing. It's like both parts. Anyway, so after you, ooh, ooh, hit 2, touching like we know each other, you're going to 1, 2, touching like we know each other, boom, till the next part. And so after you end up know each other here, you're going to 1, 2. All this is you're gonna take your hands and you're going to have them flat in front of you, and you're gonna be out, in, with your left hand above your right, and you're gonna be leaning your body to the right as you bring your knee up, kind of have your knee follow your right hand, push the knee back when your left hand comes up, like this. So you're going to ha, ha, but your left hand is going to be first up and then down. Good, so your right hand stays, left foot stays, but then your left hand is just up, down, so above your right hand, below it. Good, and that's after you know each other. 1, 2, after that, 3 and 4, touching like we know each other, that part. All you're gonna do here, with your right hand, you're going to kind of draw a circle clockwise if the front of the room is a clock. So you're going to, as you circle, kick that left foot in front of you, kick, and then land your left foot and bring your right foot around top before you spin around. Good, so it's just going to be after you, 1, 2, kick, 3 and 4, like this, spin around, and then his hands are going to be at the belt buckle, and you're just going to walk, kind of pushing your shoulders back, walk right, left, right, don't bring your feet in, just move them back like this, kind of having your shoulders a little bit hunched up there like that, just kind of swag it up. Cool, so let's go back to, so I'll say touching like we know each other, 1, 2, okay? So touching like we know each other, 1, 2, 3 and 4, touching like we know each other, here. Good. So let's go back to the beginning of that chorus and then we'll move on. So it'll be after you, boom, don't know your name, ooh, ooh, here. So ready, 8 and don't know your name. Ooh, ooh, boom. Touchin' like we know each other. 1, 2, 3, 4. Touchin' like we know each other. Good. After that, each other. 1, 2. 타는 기다릴 수 없어 is the next part. And so all we're doing here is after you know each on the there, you're going to you're going to jump up, and when you jump up, your hands are going to come down, and when you land, your hands come up. Like you're doing come on, like this, and you're going to do those twice. Know each other. 1, 2, and then you're going to come. You're going to be doing this move. So all you're basically doing is you're going to take your right hand and you're going to pump it, pulling up that right elbow. As you pull that elbow up, you're going to be falling back onto your right foot. So fall back, picking up that left foot. Then when you press your arm down, go forward again, fall back, back, and that's the basic move. Keep your body weight on that right toe, keeping that knee bent, and that's going to really allow you to move. So after you, boom, boom, touching like we know each other. 1, 2, 타는 기다릴 수. So you're gonna go all the way up to 기다릴 수. Upsell, it's something different, but yeah. So just after you, each other. 1, 2, 타는 기다릴 수. And then on upsell, all you're gonna do is your feet are gonna go twist out. Your toes are going to twist out. You're going to be on the toe of your left foot, but imagine toes out, in, out of your toes. Your hands don't do that. I'm just kind of visualizing. So your toes go out, out, and you're going to be pushing off the heel of your right foot, and you're going to do 1 to the right corner, forward, before you then swipe your right foot with your left hand, swipe, and then step. Good, so one more time. It's going to be after you, 타는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘. Good. After that, 네 맘 pull. You're going to take a step with your right foot. Got. You're going to come, your arms are going to come cross in front of you. They're going to be slices, and you're going to kick your left foot up in front. So it's going to be after you, 없어 네 맘 터가 않다면 hit. You're up here on top. You're just gonna kick that left foot back, bringing back the foot. Don't bring the knee, just kind of bring the foot back. Like if you look from the side, it's gonna do this. So as you hop it back, your arms are gonna come back around all the way to the front, and then you're gonna land your hands and your feet. Hands are gonna clap together, foot comes down, and then you're gonna kind of push off your hands and your foot and slide back. So it's gonna be after you, 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘 터가 타면 hit. Just like that. Then the last little part after you, 터가 타면 우리 이제. On the 제, you're just gonna take your right foot, spin it back, 이제, and then on 우, as you're still turning, you're gonna grab, if you have like a jacket on the first 우, grab your jacket, and then on the second 우, you're just gonna end up still kind of facing backwards, kind of sideways, and then you're gonna take that jacket and just bring it down to your sides. Good. So all together, it's going to look like after you, 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘 터가 타면 boom, 우리 이제 우, like that. Okay, so let's bring it back to the touching like we know each other, there to the end, and then we'll do the whole ending chorus together, okay? So let's say ready, and touching like we know each other. 1, 2, 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘 터가 타면 boom, 우리 이제 우. Good. So now let's do the whole ending chorus together. So it's going to be after you, 8 and don't know your name, ooh, from there, okay? So ready, 8 and don't know your name, ooh, hit. Touching like we know each other. 1, 2, touching like we know each other. 1, 2, 더는 기다릴 수 없어 네 맘 터가 타면 우리 이제 of the ending. And that's the end of today's video. Again, thank you so much to Aaron for donating this video. I had a really fun time. Sorry it came out a bit late, guys. It took longer than I expected it would. But if you want to watch the part 2, where I have the entire dance with a slowed, mirrored, bring it up all the way to full speed, definitely check out part 2 down below and you can practice everything all together. If you liked today's video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss any upcoming videos. 여러분 오늘 봐주셔서 감사드리고 이 영상을 재밌게 보셨으면 구독, 좋아요하고 댓글을 많이 남겨주세요. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.